from the right side of the lane or the left, it doesn't matter. Strikes and high fives are coming your way. You've made the proper selection. Now sit back and reap the reward. The Geico PBA Team Shootout is next.
Oh, yeah!
Welcome to Six Flags Great America, just north of downtown Chicago. This is weekend number 4 of ESPN's continuing coverage of the Geico PBA Team Shootout. 18 of the best bowlers separated into 3 teams with $100,000 on the line. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson back here with you, and welcome to must-win bowling. Voss's Bosses sitting in last place at 2-4. They have just 2 matches remaining, beginning with this next one. And this is the same team that one Randall Peterson next to me said on paper was the team to beat. Well, we know what we can do with that paper, at least for now. What happened?
Well, listen here, Professor Positive. On paper, this team has 89 wins and 17 majors. I spoke with Norm Duke. I said, Norm, you know you guys are behind the 8 ball. He said, Randy, this is exactly where we want to be.
Really?
I didn't understand it either.
Yeah, ditto. Did you call me Professor Positive?
Yes, I did.
Here's a look at Roth's Raiders, Mike Wolf and Tommy Jones. Starting and ending off, Voss's Bosses, led by Mike Scroggins, Pete Weber, bowling anchor. Here's Deandra Asbeatty with Brian Voss.
Brian, I noticed that you had a team huddle before this match. What did you tell your team?
Well, I gave him a little pep talk. You know, I just basically gave him some veteran knowledge, which will be available sometime in the future, because if it's bad knowledge, I don't want you to know what it is.
And I understand that you have PDW in the anchor position. Why is that?
Well, Petey's, you know, he's one of the best ever. He can get a little softer on this shark pattern, and he'll bring us home.
Well, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Take a look at the rules for the Geico PBA Team Shootout. We're still in the challenge round format, but not much of that is left. These teams fighting to move on to the finals. And we'll begin with Mike Wolf, the righty from New Albany, Indiana. 3 tour titles he's won. His 3rd coming at the Etonic Championships last year.
Nice start for the Cyborg. I love that nickname for Mike.
Cyborg? How did he get that?
Well, he's just so stoic, you know. He's not a whole lot of emotion coming out of him. He's just so laid back and easygoing, and he really doesn't show a lot.
Cyborg. This is, and Mike Scroggins, party at Scroggy's.
Party at Scroggy.
Fade.
A little heavy. Leaves the 2.
Mine's good. No skin. I don't know if he's fair.
It's probably the worst pattern for Mike Scroggins because he throws the ball pretty straight, and the shark pattern, there is a boatload of oil.
Help. He's already saying help.
All right, let's try to hit the middle of the pin on them spares, boys. Give me a little break.
There's some good coaching right there.
Good positive reinforcement by Coach Voss.
Patrick Allen, the New Yorker, who now lives just outside Tampa, Florida. Another lefty here on Roth's Raiders.
Double it up, Mom. Come on.
Drops them all. He'll be followed by Parker Bone III. So back-to-back lefties for Roth's Raiders. We'll take another look at this strike.
Beautiful shot here by Patrick Allen. Keeps his hand up the back of the bowling ball, gets it to roll, and he likes it.
Danny Wiseman owns 12 Denny's PBA Tour titles and 1 major. First strike for Voss's Bosses in this 10th round robin match. As we take a look at the oil pattern, the shark oil pattern again, no sharks were harmed in the making of this oil pattern.
It's not real shark oil, Rob. Shark pattern is the longest pattern we use at 44 feet in length. The players are going to play in one part of the lane, and that's the middle. Forget about the outside part of the lane, way too slick.
Shark oil pattern, very popular in Asia.
Apparently. Let's talk more about that later.
Here's Parker Bone III. It has been back-to-back jacks to open up this match for Roth's Raiders. Looking to make it a three-bagger.
Settle. Come on! Yeah! All right, come on. All right, Robert, right here now.
Way to go. Come on now.
Watch the 4-pin go to the sidewalk, cuts the 7 out. PB3 loves that reaction, and so does his teammates.
Up now, Robert Smith, won in Chicago last season.
Back off, fade a little bit.
On this very pattern.
It's good research on your part.
All right, run it down.
Well, it can only be the shark pattern where Robert Smith is lofting it over the gutter cap like he did in Chicago. Today, that won't be the story. And hard to believe that a ball with the revolutions that Robert Smith puts on it could actually leave a weak 10. And that's going to be really fast.
All right, Chris.
He comes in with bad intentions on those spare balls, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
3 frames down. We'll pick it up in the 4th. It's a tight one so far between Roth's Raiders and Boss's Bosses. We're back to Six Flags. Look there at the Superman ride.
My favorite ride.
Whew. One of our favorite wins last season, courtesy of this guy, Robert Smith, a memorable visual win at the CLR Windy City Classic.
Robert Smith, congratulations. You got into this event by winning the 2007 Windy City Classic right down the road here in Chi-Town. Take us through that tournament.
That was a great tournament for me. I mean, I was coming back off the hip injury, but going out and bowling and actually getting to show people kind of, you know, one of my tricks that I actually use a lot during tournaments during the course of the year.